Galena here, requesting docking clearance.
Granted, Admiral. Port 4 is open.
Thank you, sir.
Admiral Steinhurst would like to see you first thing after docking.
Matthias, please come in. Can I get you something to drink?
No, thank you.
So, how was the border?
Quiet as always. I think it's a waste to plant our best battleships over there for years, when they could be better spent settling squabbles in the outer worlds.
But it's a show of force. The Zervoks need to know we're stronger than we were 20 years ago, and that if they ever violated the treaty,
Alan, you don't know how they think. They're not like us. I doubt they even care to observe us. As long as we don't cross the border, they're perfectly fine to leave us alone.
You don't know that for sure.
I know as sure as anyone.
Those squabbles in the outer worlds are being taken care of. Is there anything you wanted to ask me?
Regarding?
Your daughter. I've been keeping an eye on her in your stead.
She can take care of herself.
She's been lucky, but luck will only go so far. If it were my daughter, I'd...
But she is not your daughter. And respectfully, I ask that she not meddle in my personal affairs.
Meddle? But I was only doing you a favor.
Nobody asked you to. Now, if there's nothing else, I really need to...
Yes, we're done. Again, welcome back home, Admiral. I look forward to seeing more of you in person these days.
Mesnorth, this is Mercutio. We're preparing to launch a dropship to retrieve cargo.
It's a simple mission. Pick up 500 corks of meat and bring it back.
Meat!
It's for the Inner Rim. Mesnorth's the only place that still processes real meat with animals instead of synthetics.
Dropship, you're cleared for launch.
See you soon.
Bye!
Message coming in.
Captain Porter, this is Jacob Ayres, current manager of Mesnorth. I'm afraid I got some bad news to divulge. It involves your officer, Mo Spovsky, who moseyed on down just a second ago.
What happened?
Well, he broke one of our laws. The number 1 law of the planet, to be exact. But I'm afraid due to the Justice Privacy Act of Mesnorth, I can reveal no more information. However, Mo Spovsky did confess to his crime. Let me pull up the video here real quick.
I am Mo Spovsky. I am guilty. Captain Porter, don't help me. I did a crime and I must be punished.
I need to speak with him in person.
We sympathize with you, Captain. But justice must be done according to our laws.
He was only down there for 10 minutes, and that was enough time for him to break a law, get arrested, and make a confession video?
I know how difficult this is for you, but you really ought to be on your way to make your delivery now. Good day.
What's going on? What's happening?
We are here today to deliver sentence for a crime committed on our hallowed ground of Mesnorth. Mo Spovsky of the Redeemer ship Mercutio, you stand accused of a crime. The crime of having juicy meat on your bones.
Let me out! Let me out!
Mo Spovsky, I find you guilty. you would be stripped of your title as human being. You are now meat. Execution's at dawn, y'all.
Oh!
Take comfort, mate. You will feed the fine stomachs of the inner rim. Court is adjourned.
This is an emergency channel, Captain Porter.
This is an emergency. One of my officers was kidnapped and sentenced for a crime he didn't commit.
On Mesnorth?
Yes, Commander.
You were to continue on your mission. Take your cargo to the receiving station, then return to standard patrol in the Horsehead Nebula.
You were telling me to leave him behind?
Your cargo is vital. Complete your mission successfully. Barnaby out.
Dropship arriving from Mesnorth via autopilot. Opening hangar bay door.
You know the importance of Mesnorth to the Inner Rim.
What does that have to do with Mo?
Supply and demand, Jan. Demand for real meat is incredibly high in the Inner Rim. For a time, Mesnorth had difficulty supplying that demand, until they found the solution: people.
Oh god! I've eaten real meat before! Does that mean that I ate—
Yes. Trace amounts, but yes.
I'm gonna report this to the ECA. We can officially demand Mo's extradition.
Oh, Jan, I thought you'd have figured it out already.
Figured what out?
Ika already knows. They've just turned a blind eye. Jan, I have news. I've finished going through the Solomon data you secured for me, and we now have enough evidence to charge Admiral Steinhurst for corruption. By the end of the week, you will be exonerated.
What are you saying?
Steinhurst helped set up the Albatross incident, lured you into that trap to hurt your father's reputation. He authorized the illegal experiments on Zervok technology on—
How will this help Mo?
My advice is to leave Mesnorth immediately. It's unfortunate, but sacrifices must be made.
No. All this time, I've been manipulated. For once, I'm going to be in control.
Jen, listen. This is almost over. You need to lie low and—
Captain, where are you going at a time like this? Last I heard, we had to leave orbit.
There's something I need to do first.
I went to the armory and saw every single weapon we had on board was checked out. Looks like we had the same idea. Only you had it first.
I'm fed up, alright? At this point, I don't give a crap about rules from either side. This is a life we're talking about. I'm sorry I couldn't save Doug, but I can definitely save Mo.
Are you ready to shoot at all the people who will stand in your way? Ready to kill?
I'm not leaving Mo behind.
You're really going to go through with this, aren't you?
Captain Porter, please help me!
Mo?